I'm in Canada to drive what in all probability could be the best car in the world. Now that's no small claim, but Mercedes has been making this for the last 4 generations of the S-Class. The big question is this new car good enough to wear that title? We'll take a drive and let you know. The new S-Class is built using design clues first seen on the new CLS. Blending elegance with a sharp new edge, the body of this new car is now more sculpted and visually more compact. The grille is larger and more prominent, the headlights are more angular, but the best bit is that Mercedes has now managed to maintain a consistency in its styling all the way from the S-Class to the A-Class. What is unchanged, however, is the car's razor-sharp focus on technology. And there are some simply unreal bits of technology here. Magic Body Control, for example, uses a pair of video cameras mounted high on the windscreen to scan the road ahead. Every pothole, blemish and pimple on the road surface is recorded in stereo, allowing the brain of the S-Class to plot a 3-dimensional image. The car's control unit then issues instructions to the 4 individual suspension units to soften up before each bump is reached. Once a bad patch or big bump is crossed, the suspension instantly stiffens up again, allowing for great stability and better driving dynamics. Other crazy technology on this car includes, and you'd better be sitting down for this, a cushion bag. An airbag located under the seats prevents occupants from sliding under the seat belt during an accident. Belt bag. An inflatable seat belt strap can lower the risk of injury during a frontal impact. BAS Plus and pre-safe brake. By fusing together the data from stereo cameras and radar sensors, it is now possible to detect pedestrians and animals in front of the vehicle. Headlights flash to warn only humans, since the animals could freeze. BAS Plus with cross-traffic assist. The new S-Class has sensors all around it, 360 degrees. The car automatically brakes to prevent a collision, even with traffic coming towards it at 90 degrees. Air balance package. Improved filtration, perfume atomization and ionization deliver very high air quality. What this car also has is something called ABC. ABC is basically active body control or an active suspension, and what that does is it prevents the car from rolling. So when you come to a corner, it keeps it steady and the car doesn't flop around or feel sloppy. This makes it drive like something like a C-Class, which is, if you think about it, is fantastic. It is even enjoyable to push this car hard. There is a bit of vagueness at low and medium speeds from the new electric steering, and it does have a tendency to wander over heavily cambered roads. But pick up the pace and the car tightens up impressively. The ABC or active suspension is so good, in fact, the S-Class stays predictable, stable and flat at some frankly ludicrous speeds. Now they say power is also a luxury, and on this car with this big V8 under the hood, it's got more than enough grunt to keep you smiling till tomorrow. S500 that I'm driving today just slips through the air effortlessly. Yes, the abundant 71 kilograms of torque from this large direct injection petrol motor contributes significantly to the feeling of effortlessness. But then there's also the fact that this twin turbo V8 makes a huge 449 bhp. When you're cruising, the velvet smooth gearbox upshifts quickly and the revs drop below 2000 rpm for really tranquil fast lane progress. The hush is in fact so good you can whisper at 150 kph and still be heard. But this car is also capable of incredible bursts of acceleration. 0 to 100, for example, comes up in a sports car like 4.8 seconds. Can you believe that? We also drove the new S350 CDI or the diesel. It gets the same V6 engine as its predecessor with slightly more power and torque, and acceleration is brisk. The motor feels smooth from inside the car, and for the most part it's pretty silent too. You only get a bit of gruffness when you pull the engine hard, and that is a bit of a shame, especially on a car like this. The insides are a fantastic blend of traditional leather, wood and the latest digital tech. Think Bentley meets Audi and you'll get my drift. Also present is an elegant simplicity. The dashboard neatly wraps itself around the doors, there are plenty of chrome vents and the instrument panel and center console are fully digital now. Two massive LCD screens dominate what the driver sees. The thrones in front are also simply massive and the legroom in the rear is just surplus. This special rear seat is also pure first-class indulgence. So to answer the big question, is this the world's best car? To put it simply, it probably is. And I'll tell you why. Because Mercedes have done a fantastic job in every single area and department of the car. Be it safety, be it performance, be it comfort, be it luxury, be it build quality, be it features. They've just gone and given you the works. This car is so good, in fact, I'm struggling to see where the competition fits in. Is it the best car in the world? Again, probably yes.